What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to Sporgo. I thought we'd have a little fun in the Iori and Wonderland event using some of my favorite waifus. We got my number one waifu right here, Leona, who's going to be very important. We got Rachel here, who was a free collaboration character that we got from the 7 Nights collab, who actually even got a free 3PG. This really is an insane character, and even to this day, she's still very, very powerful. And we're also going to be using Orochi, Leona, and all three of these characters have certain specialities when it comes to the Iori and Wonderland. Well, really, especially both Leonas. And in the Iori and Wonderland, something that I mentioned in the first video that I put up yesterday was that this was pretty difficult. And in all honesty, it isn't that bad. Once you have some poison damage dealing characters on your team, it's not going to be that bad, because if you have some poison damage characters on your team, it's going to increase the damage received by 50% to this boss. You're going to increase your damage by 50%, and then you're actually going to be able to defeat the minions. And those little bastards can be pretty damn annoying. Now, I set up a very free-to-play setup. I mean, I do have Rachel on the team, but technically she is a free-to-play character. Now, if you came into this game after the 7 Nights collab, you're not going to have her, but you could easily switch out Rachel for another character. You don't have to use this team at all. Matter of fact, if you go in here and you go to where it says, and you go to where it says grade up here, click on grade. Click view more options down here in the bottom. It just disappears on me. Okay. Click view more options and then just go to poison. Click on poison, and now you see all your poison damage dealing characters. You got Pretty Big, you got Leona, you have Dancing Elizabeth, Merlin, Goro, Zero. All these characters deal poison damage. So you could always center a team around these characters. You know, have a poison damage dealer on each team that you're going to have, and you're going to be able to get it done. That's really going to make a big difference for you. I opted to go for a red team, and Zhangfei is actually really good because she has that nice 20% PG rate leadership and that 40% increase of attack. And this girl's relevance really has gone up a little bit, really depending on the kind of characters you have, but really because of her striker bonus, the deal poison damage up to 10 seconds, a lasting dot effect that lasts for 10 seconds. This is pretty insane, especially for guild raid, but she's actually really good for this because she actually deals poison damage on her third skill, which is really nice, and inflicts 29% poison damage to the target every 1 second for 7 seconds. So you got that nice lasting dot, and you can do lots of damage to Iori. But she also has a really interesting second skill that your power charge rate, including all team members, your power charge rate, including the caster, by 10% for 5 seconds when power is 2 or more. So when her power gauge is 2 or more, you're actually going to be giving PG rate to the other characters, and that is pretty amazing. By the way, you could even use Rio cards in here if you have some Rio cards. I believe the Rio cards are going to work. It's not going to be like the team dungeons. I haven't actually tested this, but I'm pretty sure the Rio cards will get it done for you if I can ever find them. These cards right here, I'm pretty sure obtaining power will work in this dungeon. I can't confirm that. I haven't actually tested it. But we just got the KS set on her. I mean, there's no imprint stones on the girl. She doesn't have any capsules, nothing like that. I mean, her affinities at level 10s, which is where you'd want all your affinities on all your characters, so you get the maximum attack buffs, the critical damage bumps, and so on. If you go up to 15, then you can actually get some more souls for the character. And then we have Rachel here, who has actually been freaking amazing. She made a huge impression in the game when she first came in here. And that's what I'm really hoping for the new characters, Marie and Hanako, as far as our free characters that we're going to be getting in the next DOA event or the Dead or Alive collaboration. I'm really hoping they make that kind of impression that Rachel did. Because, man, when this girl came in, we were all like, this is a free character? This character is freaking nuts. Super strong. And on top of that, they gave us this free 3PG, which is just amazing. Now I'm just running a Noah set on her, and I don't have any imprint stones. Now I want you all to pay attention to my CP. Now I do have max capsules. I got 44,000 CP on this character. I have 27,000 CP, almost 28,000 CP on this character. And then I have Mr. Karate, who I don't have any imprint stones on. I don't have imprint stones on any of these characters. I tried lowering their CP to show what the, what kind of CP maybe you'll actually need, but keep in mind that, the level of your character does make a difference. If you got level 30 or level 40 or level 50, the higher level you have, the more more damage you're actually going to be dealing to the opponent. So if I have a level 30 karate with say 40,000 CP, and then I have a level 50 karate with 40,000 CP, the same CP but different awakened levels, the level 50 is actually going to do more damage. So just keep that in mind. But I have a pretty stacked roster, so this was the only way I could actually lower their CP. And we are just running the Noah set on old boy. And then we have Rio for his PG rate leadership. For blue fighters, we got Noah set on him. No imprint stones, nothing like that. And Rio's just going to, deal some damage. He actually has a lot of damn damage. And actually here, his survivability is actually pretty decent. He does have a decreased damage received by 70%. And you don't have to use these teams. These are just teams that I'm recommending. You can easily switch out Rachel for a different red character. You could easily put Pretty Big in there, who actually has poison damage too. You can put Kay in leadership, Pretty Big, and then whoever else as far as the support. And obviously, if you're using Zero, who deals poison damage, BS Zero, I mean, his leaderships gives that PG rate to purple fighters. You can set up a purple team, and that would be absolutely insane. There's all kinds of different ways you could go about doing this. And then we got my girl, Leona, my number one waifu here. And she doesn't have quite max capsules. She's got 47,000 CP, but she doesn't have any imprint stones, and I am just running a KS set on her. And Leona's just insane because she does have this deal venom damage, right? She deals an insane amount of poison damage because she actually has dot explosion, which is awesome, right? This is nuts. Deals poison damage equal to 20% of attack for 5 seconds to the target when attacked. And she got 20% chance to deal 2 times the remaining poison damage and then remove the poison effect. And this is on a 9-second cooldown. So a really low cooldown for her dot explosion, but she always has poison damage on her second skill. Leona, I mean, like seriously, when she applies that poison, you just start seeing in bars go pop, 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 pop. Crazy. And then we got the other Leona, Orochi Leona, who's proven to be very insane, especially since her buffs. She has 44,000 CP, no imprint stones, and I am running a Noah set. I do got the option card for Leona. The PG rate really isn't a big deal because she gets 70% PG rate from her second skill, but it does help. The extra cooldown and the extra shock damage is massive for this girl because like her other version, like Leona 12, this Leona actually has dot explosion too, but this is on a 3-second cooldown. So she deals insane damage, just nuts. Oh, and I do have the 5 PG on her because she builds up her 5 PG so fast. Sometimes she'll even do her 5 PG itself. So instead of just doing a 3 PG, and her 3 PGs are actually short, and I only have one 5 PG, and I thought it was better suited on this Leona versus Leona 12 because this Leona actually can build up a PG super, super fast. So more than likely you'll be able to actually do your 5 PG, which is a pretty long animation. So let's jump in here. Let's see what happens. And easily with imprint stones, you could just, just fly through it. The first team could easily do it. But the idea is try to apply as much poison damage to this pecker as you can. And Iori is kind of a pain in the butt, man. He does slap you back a little bit, throw you around. There we go. Turn that on semi-auto. And once Xiangfei gets above 2 bars on her PG meter, you're going to start doing or gaining a lot more PG at a faster rate. And I'm just trying to apply as much poison as I can. Come on now. I mean, he is such a pain in the butt, man. Such a pain. Come on. And you can see Ori just throws you on the ground over and over and over. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So we almost was able to do Karate's 3 PG there. Now here's where it gets wild. So we're just going to start applying that poison damage as fast as we can. And like I said, guys, look at this. When you put Leona in there, like Leona 12, she just does nuts. And here you see a Rocha Leona doing her 5 PG, that nice long animation. Really, really easy, guys. Not bad at all. The CS3 PG is just so short. And by the way, if you have Rio's 5 PG, that would actually be better. And boom. 17 seconds to spare. Really, like, either one of these teams, if I had imprint stones on them, I could have just soloed this with one team. But I tried to set up as free to play as I could, or as free to play as possible. And, you know, and I do, and, you know, I do want to pull back what I said yesterday about they should increase the rewards. I mean, really, this isn't all that difficult. As long as you have poison damage dealing characters on here. I mean, getting these hammers here, getting 10 of these babies, getting 2 gold hammers. I wish I was a little bit more, but it's okay. I mean, we're getting gold hammers from the bingo event, but getting 10 capsules every single day, that is nice. I mean, it's a mystery box, but still, 10 capsules every day and getting 20 of these babies every day is really, really going to help, especially right now. Like if you're trying to level up a BS character, you're trying to level them up and you're trying to get those imprint stones for them, because that's actually going to last for another 3 days, I believe. Yeah, that's going to last for another 3 days. So if, like, on my free-to-play account, I'm in the process of actually trying to level up Ignatz. And if I can level up Ignatz enough, I'll actually be able to get his last Ember. See, the Ignatz is 0. I can't exactly remember, to be honest. But one of those characters I need to level up, and getting those 20 extra experience balls, I mean, it is mystery box, is really going to increase the chances of me being able to do that, on top of being able to get experience balls from Guild Raid. So let me know how you're all doing against the Iori and Wonderland event. Let me know how difficult it's been for you. And also let me know what characters you've gotten, what cards you've gotten. And I do stream on Twitch at 9 p.m. GMT plus 7 time. The link will be in the description below. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one. See ya.